Okay, so this next question, again, if you're just joining us, it's the 18th of September, 2025, is with respect to building marketplaces or community sort of authority sites using multiple authors, multiple creators, etc., using tools that are inexpensive and or free. So uh, somebody asked more or less about ShareTribe because I've done some videos on this a couple of years ago, maybe 3 years ago. I actually don't recommend ShareTribe anymore, not because it's not a fantastic piece of software. It is, but it's expensive and some there's a learning curve, etc. And it's not necessary, most importantly, if you're just getting started. So what I recommend instead, something like MetaLabel, metalabel.com. You can look at now.metalabel if you want to see one of the pages that I've created for some of our own content. It's a marketplace style sort of publishing platform created by one of the guys who founded Kickstarter. I believe his name is Yancey Strickler. He's one of the two founders, I believe, of Kickstarter. So he's behind this new platform. And it's not perfect. I mean, there are some issues that I find, kind of creating content on MetaLabel for sale or to use as a lead magnet to build a community. But one of the things it does very well is it allows you to connect with your professional peers or niche neighbors to create collaborative projects or products that you can actually sell on their platform, and they will distribute the money for you. Amongst the authors that are assigned to be distributed money. So, in other words, you can, you know, work on a project with, let's say, your siblings or your neighbors or your partner in your real life business, uh, and as long as they both have a Stripe account, and I believe they also all need to have a MetaLabel account as well. But certainly they need a Stripe account, which is easy. MetaLabel will, for every sale that is made, they will take a small cut, but they will distribute the fees or the rewards to all the folks who are assigned as authors or creators on that particular product. And you can vary this from product to product, from platform to platform. I have a bunch actually of they call them labels on MetaLabel. So some are just me, like the now.metalabel you can see for yourself. There are other projects that I'm collaborating with others that I don't talk about on recordings like this one, but they make it very very easy to split the money, split the commissions, and collaborate in community with a unified dashboard. All right, the other options here that I think are really useful to have in your back pocket. One, Transistor. Transistor is known as a podcast publishing platform. They're very good at that. But the other thing they do very, very well that most people don't realize is they have a unified dashboard for multiple creators. So you could theoretically, let's say, combine do an audio course like this, like I'm doing right here, where I'm recording audios, and the next session might be somebody else, and the next session might be somebody else. Turn them all into a private podcast on Transistor, which they make really, really easy, and then publish it on something like, Gumroad or PayHip, for an example, where you can split the commissions or the sales, the revenue generated on a product, I think up to four people. Gumroad may only be up to two, but I think PayHip allows up to four. Certainly MetaLabel, I think they have like up to nine or something. So you could have like a shit ton of people working on one product, and for every $500, $1,000 of revenue, the nine people will get whatever percentage you assign to each particular author for what they've done to contribute to that project. All right, so but something like Transistor, you can literally, and I love this, you can literally have an audio course created with three of your professional peers or other folks in your industry, and they can all log in to the back end of Transistor. They can upload their own audios. They can add their own sort of content, like change a picture or the cover of the episode or the lesson, and you still have control of the main account, so no one can screw with the billing or the other shows that you might have in that in that transistor account. It's very, very useful. I recommend checking that out if you're like if you're interested in creating tiny courses in community with other folks in your vertical industry, even your local marketplace. It's really, really useful. And then you can, the only thing they don't do is that you can't actually sell the products through Transistor. So you need the ability to take payments, which is where something like Gumroad or PayHip or Lemon Squeezy or MetaLabel or just a direct link to like a PayPal or Stripe, etc., comes in handy. Okay, so hopefully that's been helpful. We're going to cover some more of these in the next audio relative to creating tiny products. I have a bunch of questions I'm going to get through between today, the 18th, and tomorrow, the 19th. And if you are in our community and you have any questions that you'd like me to answer, feel free to ask. If you're watching or listening to this on YouTube, I appreciate you, and more of this to come as well. Teach what you know, do what you love, wake up the world with your work. Thanks again for listening, and have a wonderful day.